Yes, an extrovert can sit quietly, can sit with themselves and learn a new skill, do a new skill, working on my second poncho like I said I would. But listen, I've had some people say, it's hard for an extrovert to do something alone or to just sit quietly without getting antsy. Maybe they lose their patience. And let me just talk about that for a minute. The determination between whether you're an extrovert or an introvert is, where do you get your energy from? And so, as a strong extrovert myself, I get my energy from outside activities, from people, from just being out in the world, or just having someone to talk to. That's where my energy comes from. But when I do something like this, when I crochet, when I just sit with Jesus, or when I read my Bible, or I just sit alone in my thoughts, that isn't where I'm getting my energy. That is where maybe my energy is spent. And now I am just sitting in that and relaxing and calming. That's the difference. An extrovert does those things, but they don't do it to gain energy. They do it when their energy is depleted or used up for the day. Now, an introvert can sit and crochet and spend time alone, but they're getting energy from that. They're motivated by that. They're in their sweet spot when they're doing that. Now, not to say that they don't want to be around people, because they do, obviously. But over time, that's going to drain them more than it will an extrovert. So an introvert may say, I'm going to sit and crochet all day because that gives me energy. An extrovert says, when I'm done doing what I need to do for the day, I'm going to sit with myself and I'm going to crochet, I'm going to sew, I'm going to do puzzles. I'm just going to sit with the Lord and speak to Him and gather my thoughts. That's the difference. So ask yourself, if you're not sure if you're an extrovert or an introvert, where do you get your energy from? Is it outside of yourself? People, stimulation, the outside world? Then you're probably an extrovert. If you get your energy from inside of yourself, from being alone, reading a book, spending time with maybe just one other person quietly, then you're probably an introvert. Okay, so it's all about the direction of your energy. Both extroverts and introverts can do all of these things. What's your go-to? Where do you go first? And like I've always said, it is a right hand, left hand thing. One is going to be more dominant. If you're a right-handed person and you use your right hand to write with, then that's your dominant hand, right? We each have a dominant personality type. So I just wanted to share that because I had some people say, oh, it's just hard for me to just sit quietly. It can be for me too as an extrovert, and I'm off the scales. I'm a 28E and a 2I. So I understand being a strong extrovert, but I do this and I spend time alone when I've done the other things that I need to do to get my energy for the day. Hope that helps. I hope that makes sense.